Test, test, test. Is that better? Or that should be it, right? Is that good? Alright. Alright, perfect. Thank you. Alright. What's good? What's good? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day, a productive day. Today over here at the Trey House, we've been masterminding. We've been just working. As of today, I've been working on my editing video skill. Everything's awesome today. It's been a beautiful day. CAUD, we can put it in there because of course, yes, I'll definitely look at AUD, NZD, AUD, JPY. But yeah, you guys, I hope everybody's having a great day so far. Like I said, as of right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and set up my chart. But while I'm doing that, go ahead and comment down. What chart have you been looking at, or what are you looking at for tonight? And definitely put it down in the comment, and then I'll definitely look at the chart for you. So we might be able to get a setup going on. So then we might be trading live tonight too. If that's possible, or if you have a setup going. So but yeah, I'm gonna set up my chart real quick. So like I gotta set up AUD JPY. All right. AUD JPY, CAD JPY. A lot of JPY today. Let's see what's good. Let's see AUD JPY. Actually, I was looking at AUD JPY. Actually, that's the pair that I traded during the election. Actually, this right here. I caught this little thing right here. Hold on. Yeah, whenever it dropped down, I caught it up and then it tanked again. So then I was like, I'm done for the day. So, and then okay, perfect. And then you'll see the CAD JPY. Actually, I haven't looked at that in a long time. CAD JPY. I don't really trade a lot of the CAD CAD JPY. Actually, I never trade that. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I did trade that during summer. That's whenever I actually I wouldn't say swing trade, but it was like a 2 day trade. But I had it since it was a 2 day trade, and I got like three 3,000. I think it was like. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Hold on, I had a document on this. Hold on. Yeah, but it's definitely been a long time since I traded this pair. The last time I traded was January, no, June, like June 6th. So that's when I got in on if you can guys can see there. And my profit for that one was $3,780, and you can see right there. That's kind of funny. I might be looking at a good setup for that one too. So, but yeah, that's I'll definitely look at that. Let's see, CDJPY, UDJPY, the UJ, um, yeah. So that's pretty good. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and set up my the chart that I'm looking at. I actually want to look at USDJPY today. Um, if you guys follow me on or you have me on Facebook, I called this out for my well, I wouldn't say call it out, but like I just last night I was looking at some chart, and then this pair definitely came up, and I was seeing how's what everybody was looking at, because obviously this right here, if I go to my weekly, okay. If you go to your weekly, if you draw your the highest and up to the lowest um, candle, you will see that obviously if you draw your fib, right here is obviously the retracement 38.2. So right there, I looked at it. I was like, okay, I take now look at my community outlook, okay, or the this thing right here, and you're able to see how many people are buying and how many people are selling. Just the one that obviously this is not everybody in the forex market that's trading. Not everybody. So I mean, obviously you see that this definitely is one top three pair that a lot of people trade. So I look at it last night and I thought, okay, so there was a lot of seller, and I was like, okay, cool. So I look at that. This is a very popular pair, and I see that everybody's selling. So what I must do is I must, you know, observe, observe, the math and do the opposite. So I ended up putting my pending order right up here. As you can see, my arrow right here, and I made based off of this right here, and I'm gonna pull it up on my Facebook because I posted this earlier today. Um, this right here. You guys see that entry right there. I only caught like I only made like $88 off of it. I just get in and get out. I actually got in like down like around down here, and I put in point two, so that wasn't too bad. But like definitely patient pays. Yes, I could have traded last night, but I was waiting for this to head in the morning, and look what it did. It went up extra 70 more pips, and if I would have get in whenever everybody was got in on the 38.2 retracement, um you know I would have been in at least 70 pips drawn down. But for me, since I was patient enough to trust, and plus trust my analysis enough to to be like, what, I'm gonna wait for it to go up a little bit more because I trust in my analysis, and I'm gonna be patient. And so you can see right there, really there's no drawbacks at all. It was good entries, and but yeah, I just want to show that a little bit. Yo, what's good, Donovan? How you doing, bro? What's good? What's good? Boycott 40 pips. What's good? I mean, you already know Donovan's is killing. You know what I'm saying? Like Donovan's is killing over here in the forex market, day in and day out. You already know. So, and you know what? Like I sent a screenshot of my analysis, and then I let them do their own analysis. I didn't have any this and this arrow or anything. I just like, hey, draw my Fibonacci's, and then I'm gonna let you do it yourself. A lot of people would have took at the 38.2. I didn't. I knew that it was gonna be a fake out that's gonna happen. Yo, yo, yo. So if you look, if you go to 1 hour, okay, check this out. So you look, if I would have gotten right here, check this out. That was about 65 pips. But anyways, so you can see like it's at least 70 about 70 65 pips drawn back. So yeah, if I would have gotten right there, because it was right here, and I knew that this was not finished. You know what I mean? If you know how to count your levels, you already know that I go over this almost every single day. It's that you gotta understand how many levels of rise, how many levels of fall. So if you understand the movement and how it's structured, you're able to get in and get out and trade anytime you want. You know what I mean? Because then you're aware, you're conscious of what's going on around you. So as you can see, this right here, this right here is probably the base, and then the first level, second level, third level, fourth level, and this is probably the fourth level right here. And then after that, boom, you know yourself, there's three rise, there's three fall, and you look, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what? Final push right here, or this is be the third one. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's pretty simple in my opinion. What I mean? Because then you're looking at a bigger picture. When you're trading, and if you want, you can definitely break down your chart, through monthly. And honestly, you don't have to do a lot. You might just do it like a couple of times here and there, and then you're able to have this set up where like, okay, you know what? I have my support and resistance here, here, and here, and here. So now I'm waiting for it to hit, my first support and resistance. Then I'm gonna wait to see if it's gonna respect, and if it doesn't, then it's gonna have a huge candle breaks through, and then you already know that you can definitely get in on a retest. Then buy it up, or if it respect, you can and then it dropped, then you can buy sell it down. Sorry. After the retest. So that's something that you can take to the consideration. It's like, okay, cool. There's a Fibonacci retracement, 38.2. Okay, and then you look, okay, there's a lot of people are trading this pair, and then it's very popular. There's a lot of fakes out, and what can you do? Find another zone that's up there, and that's what I did. Okay, if you go to my 4 hours, I literally thought to myself, what is the next zone up? Then I look, okay, cool. It's right there. It's perfect. It makes perfect sense of why would you be patient and wait for it to go up to the next zone, and then again, you can just draw this right here. Your next zone is gonna be like this right there. Where couple wick touching, and that's all I was looking for. And it's pretty simple, and plus I was trading off of weekly, and I trust my analysis enough to be like, you know what, I'm gonna be patient. And if it doesn't hit my pending order, so what? Then I can get back on a retest. It's pretty simple. People are so eager to get in the trade all the time, and then they find themselves, 20, 30 pips draw back because because then it's pushing out all the seller, or yeah, all the seller, for it to keep pushing up and up and up and up, and then it's keep taking your stop loss, and then people are losing money. Then at that point, you're gonna be trading like the 95% of people, which does not make any money when it comes to the forex market. So what we teach in the trade house, it's definitely free, but it's very it's very powerful. This is something that I definitely, learned throughout, my journey. Whenever I started, I didn't. I studied for 10 hours a day. Starting during summer, 10 hours a day, day in and day out. Like I'm telling you, this did not come with, it was not easy. I mean, we've been through a lot, with the Trey House and everybody's involved, and we started very young, and this is taking off, because we put in hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Well, only great things gonna come to that. You know what I mean? And but yeah, what I teach here is very basic. And to be, in my opinion, this is a pretty basic. As Donovan can vouch. It's like me and him, talk about is even more advanced, and and it's incredible. It's it's a luxury. In my opinion, it's a luxury, being able to work with the Trey House. Even with the this YouTube channel. Yes, we're giving out free stuff, but yo, like, knowledge is powerful. I mean, if you take this simple knowledge and apply it, when you're trading, like I said, before you even trade, make sure you have a game plan. Have your 2 or 3 confirmation for, if you can. What I mean, have as much confirmation as you can. Make sure you have your goal. Make sure you have your goal per per trade, per day, per week, whatever you want to do. Keep yourself accountable. Keep yourself committed to this, because if you start, really treating this not as a hobby. This is like you said, this is not a hobby. This is a business. This is investing real money in the biggest financial market in the world. It's a $5.4 trillion. So if you don't take it seriously, it's not gonna pay you, you know, as much as you want, or what you desire. So you gotta put in the hard work. You gotta study day in and day out. Yes, I didn't have any mentor. I'm serious. Like whenever I say I learned everything on Google, I really mean that, because like nobody reached out and be like, "Hey, bro, like let me help you real quick." No, this doesn't happen. Like it's um, where were you working? I was well. I mean, I was studying in Thailand, but I quit my job before I even left. But like that was me even putting like a couple hours a day. Then I was able to like rack up 6 grand. Then flew all my family to Thailand, and then I studied for 10 hours. And then everything started making more sense. What I mean, like I was already past advanced before I left, but then once I left for Thailand, stayed there for 3 months, studied for 10 hours a day. Then I put in so many hours where like you know when I look at the chart, I'm like, I already know what I'm looking at. Is everything's very clear. I'm conscious, with every decision that I made. So that right there, it's come with practice and practice and practice. The only people that get reward in public is the one that practice in private. Years and years in private. So yes, I do trade London. I like to trade around like 1 or 2 to see a setup. But I mean I mean I can definitely trade throughout the day. We had early today we had a Thinkorswim um up to this TV, and we actually just turned it off because it was on like all day. And we're just looking at a chart, and we're just glancing sometimes. Then we're like, oh, cool. We see a setup, then we get in the trade. We make a couple bucks here and there, but it's not not really something serious. But other than that, like we do trade, London, New York. I mean technically you can trade anytime during the day, but that'll be like more like a scalping when you trade throughout the day. But yeah, I do trade London session a lot. Um, I try to trade New York, but it's just so hard after you trade London, because like we at the DFW trade house we trade London, New York, and then we pass out after New York, and then we do the same thing, and then we end up waking up at like 5 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But what trading book do you read? I mean, actually, I actually really didn't really read any trading book. I mean, the only one that I really got into was like Forex Naked, and that was like really I didn't really finish it, but I do want to start. I do want to start getting like reading forex books definitely or just like trading or investing books. So let's see. Let me go to my trade real quick. Hold on. Let's see a setup. Naked forex. Lazy. Is that a book or you just call me Lazy Donovan? Let's see. Week weekly. Let's see. Actually, let me go. So I mean, breaking services. For when? Let's see. Let me draw. Hmm. Let me draw my and I think I'm gonna do for that one too. That should be good. Do negative 1,000 this one, and then I'm gonna do 1,000 so we can just go ahead and extend this. And we're gonna do the same thing with this. Yeah, excuse me. Perfect. Let's see, so now we're looking at. We're gonna go break down to our weekly. Well, actually, I'm gonna go monthly real quick. Let's see. I just want to see where the price is at right now on here. I want to see if there's any zone up here. Because if not, I see where it can come up here. To be honest, because all I'm looking for is this wick, this huge, this reversal. Okay, I'm gonna go, Grandpa. Awesome. By the look of this right now, why is it deleted? Hold on. Anyways, let's see. It just went away. And but you said it's breaking. CAD JPY is breaking a strong trend line on a monthly. Not sure we're gonna go up and down. Okay, I see what you mean. Oh, you're talking about this. Okay. Let's see. I'm testing out zone right now to see if there's any reversal. I mean, I see one right here. This thing right here, and then just to this wick. So look, I just touch that and just wick down. Um, so now, actually, you know what? Let's count our levels. Um, since perfect. See, see. All right, cool. So now, so now we have our levels. I mean, if you think about it, you know, the market likes to repeat itself. So I got lots. Hold on, let me read y'all comment real quick. Doesn't count. Betray on now, then sleep butterfly. Oh, bro, you already know. Um, let's see. How do you know where to draw zones? Okay. The second high. Okay, I'll definitely do that. Um, how do I draw zones? Zones, all it is to me is, you know, reversal point. Now, if you look, okay, I'm only looking at this wick right here. Okay, I'm only looking this wick, and then whenever I draw this one, I was looking just this wick, because one, it's a major, in my opinion. This is a that's a major you know, reversal. You know, same as this reversal, and this is on the monthly chart. So I was looking at this one, this one right here, a couple of this too right here. This is a reversal right here, and you know what? And remember what I said last night was, I don't look at, you know, present reversals candlestick. I look at the past, because what, because yes, there's a lot, you know, you can trade off of, you know, reversal pattern, but sometimes it's not very accurate. So what you have to do is that you gotta remind yourself that, you know, the market likes to repeat itself. Okay, so you can see I have my zone up here, the reversal point right here, right here, right here, and right here, and it's all making a zone for this trend as of right now. Um, but I'm looking at this, and you know, definitely, you know, this is look like this is a perfect stare in my opinion. You know, this is nice. You know, drop, reset, go up again, drop again. You know, consolidate, drop, consolidate, drop, consolidate, drop. Um, so I mean, honestly, if you look at this, okay, if you ask me, yes, there's definitely zone down here. Okay, so do you believe that, you know, it could, it definitely could, you know, respect? Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Um, off of this candle right here, I'm gonna mark it up for you guys. So now you're looking at this. Okay, definitely respected. It's pulling back, and look at this right here. He likes to go up to the zone, then pull back, go up to the zone, then pull back, go to the zone, then pull back. So this right here may be doing the same thing. You know, if you're looking at this, you mean there's, like I said, there's 3 to 4 fall or rise. So this right here could be the this way could be the third. Um, Actually, let me point that up for you guys. This could be 1, 2, and then this could be the third one. And then you're looking at the fourth one right here. So, and then, as you guys, if you guys were here yesterday, I use this fourth levels, or you can call it base, um, because it's gonna do the same thing whenever it rises. It goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then the last one is gonna be the fourth and base. Then that was gonna be the base for it to go down again. Um, so I mean, because I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at this should be the base. This should be the right there, because there's a lot of consolidation. So right there, the market doesn't really know what it wants to do until it actually dropped down. Then that will create the first level of fall. And the same thing is down here. This right here could be, the base for this rise right here. Does that make sense? So that's why we do that, because, like, again, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes there's 5. It's but 5 is actually really, really pushing it. I mean, technically it would be 4, but it's a lot of consolidation. So sometimes you're not really technically really sure. But you can tell. If you even just count 3 levels, at least the third one should stand out to you, because it's one of the it's going to be most aggressive one out of all, and then the fourth one is going to be kind of slow, and and then that's whenever the consolidation happens. As you can see right here, this is the fourth rise, and then consolidate a lot, and that actually goes down again. So but yeah, I mean, definitely, this I could see, this making it's making an M pattern somewhat. But if you look, I'm just gonna connect this wick to here and here. So obviously, this is definitely broke through, and if it come down again, probably make this wick like it's doing this one right here. Then this will come down and then touch this right around here, and then that right there would be a rise from there. So yeah, that's really for CAD JPY. Again, you can wait to see what's gonna happen. Hold on, I don't want to look at for. I for me, I prefer to look at higher time frame, just because I'm looking at a bigger picture more than anything, because I used not to trade on like on a weekly and and a daily. So I mean, but it's been working really well. I mean, that's whenever I drop my you can see, once you're looking at a bigger time frame, you're able to see, like I said, everything in a bigger picture. So um So, as of right now, definitely I have not been trading AUD JPY since last week, but let's see. I'll look at this right here. Hmm. It's making this little W right here. Definitely has more rooms to go up. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if I can draw my trend line. It's gotta have to be creative about it. To be honest. So I like to test out different theory. Um. I want to like I like to connect dots. So like let me look at this real quick, cause I actually haven't really been trading this. Highest to lowest. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. So this look like it's already on its way up. Hmm. Huh? Ivan. So, but hey, so as of right here, you can definitely draw your zone real quick right here. Okay. So now you're looking at this, and as you guys know, I really, you know, I love coded theory. That's some uh as you guys don't know, what a coded theory is that we think that the banks trade every 1,000 pips. Okay, so going from here, go from here. Okay, I don't know why I have the line right there, but. That's 2,000 pips right here. Is that right? Yep, 2,000 pips. So now we're looking at this. This is going to be the major quarter. Okay. So I'm just going to go and do major Q. So just uh, okay. Um, okay, here you go. And I'm going to make this black. So now this is um hold on. Oh, I have to cap on. Cool, cool. What's up? It should be Sorry. Test, test. I think that should be good, right? Excuse me. So now we're looking at this. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the color of. There we go. So now we're looking at major quarter, major quarter. So obviously this right here is definitely at the 50. Um, Actually, this is the quarter also right down here. So now that's all we're gonna do. So now, we're looking at this, and then we can go ahead and go to our weekly. It said yes, this is definitely. I'm just gonna go ahead and draw our levels real quick. This will be one drop right here. Second drop. And then this will be a fourth drop. So if this respect, I mean, if you think about it, it did broke through our major quarter, take a huge candle to break it, um, but I think it has more to go down. It looks like. Let's see, or at least push up to like a little bit more, because it's if you look into your RSI, I usually do mine at at 21. So this is it's pretty it's overbought right now. So I mean, if you think about it, this could again be the so going down again. Excuse me, go down again. Maybe it's even just like to right here, and then goes up from there. But it did bounce off of the 38.2. Um, So we're definitely gonna have to see on that, because then again, this is our base. So if anything, if this is gonna make a W, which is it probably had to come up to here, I would say. It did look like it's already doing it. If you look at from just from a weekly, I mean on a daily, okay. This little thing right here, actually, it'd be better if you look on a weekly, but you look at this right here. Um, So this thing right here, I mean, definitely not a perfect W, but that I'm just letting you guys know the possibility, because then, if this goes down, I just want to see if this gonna respect this or not. I mean, yes, we're looking at a weekly, weekly chart right now, but actually, you know what? Let me pull up. Yeah, let me pull up the scanner real quick. See what's good. Hold on, because I think it's something. AUD, JPY. There you go. Ah, okay. It did call a buy for this one right here. Oh no, this is cat JPY. Wrong one. Sorry about that. Cat JPY. Nope. Nope. Nothing pops up. But definitely let's see what's going on right now. USD Euro USD just call out a buy, and it's currently the scanner called it, and it should be up about 40 pips already. So let's see, GBP JPY definitely coming back down to retest for the buy. Let's see what else going on. NCD JPY. I don't really trade this pair, but um, not really a lot of movement for that one. And this is the one that we're just looking at. AUD JPY. The scanner did call a buy down here, and then took off about the most it ever went was what? That's 4 weeks. I mean, that's a 4 hour chart. That's a lot of pips. Hold on, why is it so much? No, that can't be right. That's a lot of pips. That's 58,000, I think. I don't think that's right. Or it's like calculating like micros or something. But they cut. This went up a lot though. AUD JPY. Let me go look at that real quick. Okay, yeah, that's why I thought it calculated in micro. So it called out about 573 pips for that one. So that's a lot of pips right there. So do you guys have any more questions for me? Any concern or any pair you want me to look at? I know I look at CAD JPY, AUD JPY, and then you already know my bias for USD JPY. But if you guys have any more questions or any concerns you guys have for me, definitely let me know so I can answer any questions that you have. So, but if you guys don't have any more questions for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up. But I'm just gonna give you guys a couple more minutes to ask me any questions. Where's my water go? Before you go live, definitely definitely have a game plan. If you want, you can definitely create a Excel. You can definitely create a Excel a spreadsheet, and then you can write down, what is your goal, what is your daily goal, your weekly goal, your yearly goal, and how many pips you're trying to catch. So it's just, how do you add the levels with triangles? How do you add the levels with, oh, rectangles? I'm sorry. What do you mean add levels? You talking about just like putting the levels together, like this right here? What do you mean, bro? Let's see. AUD USD is going down. Definitely look at that. Hold on. AUD USD. There's, oh, nice. Look at that. Now it can go up from here. Perfect, perfect. That's why I want it. That's what I wanted right here. Perfect, perfect. I want to go down to at least the 38.2, then go up. So, but I definitely should sold that. I mean, that would have been good right there, man. But it did broke through our trend line, so I mean, it might even wick right here. I'll put a pending order right here. Um, that'd be cool. Um, but yeah, I mean, adding levels on the rect. I mean, I just dropped my rectangle. You know, you can click and drag, and then go to text, click it, and then just one, two, three. Um, if that what you mean, bro. But oh, but yeah, I mean, let's see, CAD it's looking like it's kind of consolidating right now. Then again, you're looking at okay, oh, it's look like it's not going down already. Okay, so and then AUD um, with I think we talked about it's gonna go down. Hold on, let me look. Oh yeah, so this if this respected, then it's gonna go down from there, or it can finish up the pattern, which what I think the true pattern of this thing is. It's like right about here. I think that's my bias on this. And this can just keep going up if it's really wanted to. This can it's like um after this week, then it can retest on the major quarter, then push up from there. Then it would actually the RSI would have come down to right here. Okay, okay. Then go up from there after it makes the M. So you look right there. Cool. So let's see what's gonna do. So that's gonna be our setup, and then that should be good. Uh, But anyways, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for tonight. I hope everybody has have a good night trading. Um, and definitely be cautious when you trade in the market. Definitely check out my FX book and to see how many people are trading. Your pair, the one that you're actually about to get into. So, um, any advice for what's the best way to get started? Um, my advice to you is definitely get in the habit of not really counting how much you're making, okay, but how many pips are you actually able to catch. Have a goal whenever you get into the trade and everything. So I mean, if you just start learning how to trade, definitely just learn, just look up how to draw your support and resistance trend lines, price action, and let's see what else can we give you for the new people. Learn how to count levels. Obviously, your trend line, your support and resistant, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I just keep it simple, and you don't really need a lot of indicators on here. Um, I use the RSI sometimes, but I hardly use them anymore. It's just because I was able to trade without indicator for 3 months, and I think you can do it also. So definitely don't load up on indicators. Those are there to really just mess with your mind. Because the market maker knows what the indicators are doing. They're there. They're really there to really just what you're able to catch 20, 30 pips, but that's probably the most you can get out of that that strategy or that indicator is telling you, hey, you should buy right now, you should sell right now. But then again, you don't know how to read the language of the chart. So if you rather know the language, or you would rather if you rather depend on somebody to make you money. You gotta know the language. You gotta know how everything kind of works. I mean, I wouldn't say everything, but definitely the more technical side and then psychological sides. The best thing I can say, the newest person again is like just work on your psychological side. Everybody say is that it's 90%, you know really psychological. Really, it's all straight up mental, and then not 10% technical. So and that's really my advice to you. So work on yourself. Work, get your mind in the right place before you even go in. And again, have a plan, have, everything ready, so then you can go into the market. You know exactly what to expect, and you know that you're going to be patient, because again, the markets only pay the ones that are patient enough to wait for the good setup. With I wouldn't say, let's say, like a perfect entry, but at least a good setup. Or be extra um cautious when you're trading also, because this is, again, you can make a lot of money or you can lose a lot of money. So um this is real. This is one of the biggest, you know market in the world. So you can, if you just live off of crumbs, you're good to go, because the market doesn't really care if you're making $3,000 a day. That is nothing compared to how much the banks are making. They're making millions and millions and millions of dollars. So but yeah, guys, but yeah, that's it for tonight. I hope everybody's having to have a great night. And again, when you're trading, please be cautious. Check community outlook. Make sure you have two or three or four confirmation before you go in, before you trade. So again, stay safe and stay in profit.